Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. This is a Let's Build video for everyone that's new. What is that? I take model kits and I put them together. It's usually something from the Imperium magazine newer issues, something from Pile of Shame, and then something from Indominus Box or older Imperium issues, because I raced head on Necrons and still have space for me stuff to do. For all my regulars here, guys, I feel love. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a second. Right, so on this video, I've got this lovely sprue. This is from the Indominus Box. As you can see, look at that detail on that, it's amazing. But there's Bladeguard Veteran Ancient or Bladeguard Ancient. There's Judiciar, Chaplain. There's on this sprue as well. There's Bladeguard Veterans. There's Eradicators. You know, that's how much I've still got the bikes to do, and so much. So what I'm going to do in this video is try and put as many together as possible of the HQ. So at the moment, that would be, sorry, the Chaplain, yeah. That'd be the Judiciar, and I believe this chap, Bladeguard Ancient, yeah. So actually start with the Ancient, is a bit easier. So with the Ancient, I need this lovely piece straight away, and G16, which should be right close to it. Where are we? Right, so click those pieces off, and this is where they are. Okay, very, very simple. Yeah, very easy. GW likes doing things like that, so everything's in the same position. Now, some people say, John, you've missed a bit. No, the tools that you need for this, which I usually do right at the beginning, I'm using a sanding sponge. Getting them from most hardware shops. I think I've got this from a pound shop, so it's, you know, that's how easy it is, accessible. It's basically a bit of fine sandpaper between a sponge, so you can bend it and get into little nooks and crannies. The clippers, most useful to whatever. And a mold line scraper, and this is a plastic kit, so plastic glue. So I've taken the pieces off. I haven't cleaned anything down, I've just taken them off. Okay, you see I haven't cleaned nothing, it's just all up. And I'm just looking to see how it goes together. I'm not going to push this together because it'll probably be a dry fit. Well, that's a very long piece. I don't see how does that go through. It does. Okay. So that piece there goes through, that's the backpack. So that will go through the back of him. Let me drop in hobby hands. Through the back of him and actually connect into there. It's very cleverly done. And this is the fiddliest part of all, the head. Some really detail in there. So I'm going to clean these down and start putting them together. Right, so they're all cleaned down. So the first thing I'm going to do is put some glue in here. Get his head in. Head goes in first. Nice and easy. So I think his head's meant to be that way. I think it's meant to be facing this way. I think that looks pretty cool. That's that one. Then, here's the tricky part. I have to run some glue along here. Put some glue in there. Because in this piece, there, like so, and then the backpack goes straight in, but we're going to put a little dab of glue on the back here, like dropping everything. Now, it's just his other arm. So I'll find what that is on the sprue. It's there. So this is all the parts for him, and he's there. That's how easy, you know, they are making the sprues now for us to find stuff. So I'm going to snip that off, give it a clean down. Seem to have hobby hands today. Keep dropping bits and I keep knocking the camera. So as you can see, there's a little pin that goes in there. So what I'm going to do is drop some glue on here. Decides it wants to come out. It's as easy as that. Then what I have to do, there's his base. Put some glue on his feet. The little platform that's there. Now, you just run a little bit along there. One thing I haven't done actually is run some glue along this dirty gap. Is that my fault? Has that not been put on together properly? Let's find out. No, that's just a horrible dirty gap. We'll sort that out. No, that's sorted now. That'll dry and it'll be nice. Right, so again, when you put these things in, try and get it in a way so it's like that. Yeah, so it's half wedged in. And then get your hand and push from the bottom. Yeah. So my thumb here is the one that's pushing to put in. This one's not in. Of course you're not in. Ah, yeah. There you're in. Yeah, so this is what we're at so far. Come on. Of course you don't want to go. It's having one of those days today, aren't we? What's wrong with that? Why aren't you going in? Oh, come on. Right, that's it. That was a very tight fit. So now what I'm going to do is just run a bit of glue around the bottom, as always. Just to seal any, not any gaps, but just to seal it to the base. That's a lot easier. Actually, hold on. Let's glue the bottom of his staff to the base as well. Sorry, but bottom of his banner. And there we have the Ancient done. Very easy, very quick and easy. What am I going for next? Let's go back to the other page. I think the chaplain should be the next one because it's very simple. Give me a second, guys. Let me find all the bits for him. Alright, so here's a prime example why I do these videos. This is the chaplain piece, yeah? I know this is because I can see it's the only piece that has this bit on it, yeah? But there's no number on the sprue there. Oh no, there is actually. Wow. I can see that on camera. They can't see that. Look at that. Number 1. That's what it is, number 1. That's crazy. Couldn't see that at all. This, you can't even feel it on there, but I can see it on camera. But anyway, that's the piece we need. Backpack. This piece here, okay, that has to stay connected. Not to the sprue, but a little bit that goes from the body to the head. Okay, this piece here, I believe, this one as well. Yeah, this piece as well. This back shoulder pad. This piece and this piece. This is his knee pad. Okay, so I'm going to snip those pieces off. And I'm going to clean them down. Right, so the pieces are cleaned up. These two pieces, I didn't spend much time cleaning, just sanding sponge. Just because today I'm having in the morning now at the moment, the hobby hands I have, I'll end up dropping those. So I just gave them a quick once over, okay, and just, that's it. But I'm going to start with the backpack and this little knobble bit. So I should have told you, when you're cutting off the sprue, this little bit at the top has to stay. A little bit of glue in there. This bad boy has a little bit on the back that just goes in there, like that. Okay, just doing that first so it's nice and easy. So how does this go? This goes into here first. How is this going on? I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, that's a little bit of a pain in the backside to work out, but basically it goes on like that. Okay, so you hear it just clipping. So I'm going to put some glue in these little bits. And that clips over the front of him, like so. He wants to go in. There we go. Just put a bit of glue in there to get rid of the horrible join. Then this goes on there. See shoulder pad. Very simple. Then on there. This backpack goes on. The hardest thing about this model is cleaning down the little nibbly bits on him. And making sure you don't break the neck piece where his head goes. Goes on the knee. Again. Just line it up. The bottom. Push it in. Fully in yet. This goes now. There we go. One Primaris Chaplain. You just run a little bit around the bottom there just to seal the plastic. There's two Primaris heroes. Oh, HQ shots, I say. I think it's only the Judiciar left. Where are we? There's just one model left. Yeah, it's just the Judiciar left, and then that's all the HQ choices from the Indominus box done. Finally. So now the last fella, the Judiciar, which is these pieces, his head and his arm, his sword, the hourglass, and I think this, and his backpack, which is number 14, which is this one here. Those three, these two, and the two bodies. So I'm going to snip those off and give them a clean down. And so the first thing I'm going to do is do his little hand. So there's a little circle bit in there. Okay, so it just goes on there, like that. Okay. The reason I'm doing that is because it's probably going to be fiddly to do afterwards, so if I do that now, it should be fine. Now, what it's saying to me is the back of the body and how is that meant to go in there? Oh, that's the front of the body, that's why. That goes in there. Much like Necron Warriors, yeah? So I'm going to put that in there. Just run a little bead of it along there. along the arm socket there, so it's sealed it in nicely. There we go. Okay, nice. Now it's saying the head. Let's get the head in there first, because the head can be annoying to get right. That's menacing. That's a menacing face. Oh my. Then the body goes on, which is there's 2 holes there. So put some glue in there. And I'm going to run a little bit of glue along the edge line where it should join on. And so just to seal it again. Oh yeah. Let's get the backpack on him. I think this is where I'm going to have the problem because of the sword. No, it looks fantastic. I think the sword arm's meant to be a little bit higher up, but I still feel it looks fantastic. Just have to be careful when I'm actually, no, would I? Touching? It is, it's just kissing. It should be okay. I just have to be careful when I'm spraying it, because I don't want the black spray to hit the sword, hit the backpack, and put like a little wedge between them, and just seals with a little wedge. Anyway. The arm goes on. Tap like that. Now it is meant to be lower down, but I like it like that. Now on the base, there's numerous little bits you can put on there. There, you know, whichever one you want. I've gone for the Necron Warrior head. So now it's just about putting him in the base again. The bottom of him, just go around on the foot. Just drop a bit on the little stub. Then let's get it in there now. Come on. This is a fiddly part sometimes. Let me go off camera and do it. And of course, the moment I go off camera, it just slides in perfectly. So the last thing to do on this is just run a bit of plastic glue along the bottom where his feet touch the base. Just along there. And what I'm going to do is have a little look, is there any join lines that I want to seal up? He doesn't have a shoulder pad on this side for some bizarre reason. I'm looking at the instructions. No, he doesn't. It's bizarre. Anyway, so just under the arm there, just run a little bit of glue in that little gap. Say shoulder pad, it's a pauldron, I think it's called. And if he is meant to have one, it's not on the instructions. Bizarre. But anyway, so this is the 3 bad boys done. That's all the HQ done from the Indominus box, which I'm very pleased with now. Even though probably each of them will probably be, you know, half an hour to 40-minute painting video each. As is the way, especially this guy. It's absolutely fantastic. The body's very simple, but the banner's very detailed. I'm going to really enjoy going to work on that guy. Especially the robes hanging off him is going to be fantastic. There's a chaplain. Again, it's such an amazing sculpt. I like all the little purity seals hanging off the back of him, off his backpack. Absolutely fantastic. And the Judiciar. Judiciar, isn't it? Judiciar, is that how you pronounce it? Guys, if I'm pronouncing things wrong, I apologise. Anyways, that's the three amigos. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful in any way, please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys.